Hey everyone, I'm Heinz and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are having a fantastic week, and in this video I will show you how to precisely backtest your expert advisor or trading strategy using MetaTrader 5 or MT5. However, before we begin, I'm going to ask you for a quick favor and drop this video a like and also subscribe and turn on the bell so that you are notified of my future videos. Firstly, one of the reasons why I prefer using MetaTrader 5 above MetaTrader 4 is that there are a lot of additional features when it comes to backtesting, and these backtesting features can provide you with a lot of insight into your expert advisor. With all of the improvements made during the upgrade from MT4 to MT5, you'll see that it has fantastic capabilities. Secondly, when it comes to testing, one of the most important aspects is the quality of your data. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about data, because the data is really crucial when it comes to your back testing. If you are seeing poor quality modeling results, or you're downloading data from an unreliable broker, then you won't be able to fine-tune your expert advisor or get the results that you want. And what I've done, if you take the time to do a backtest on a few different brokers, you will also be able to compare those results. What I am going to do for those of you that are looking for high quality data, I will provide a link down below. Next, what we are going to do is load our expert advisor or EA to this specific trading terminal. And if you don't know what to do, all you have to do is select is File and then Open Folder. And under the Open Folder, you can select the folder where you want to copy and paste your expert advisors. Then after that, you just come to your navigator and you'll find them listed where you copied them. For those of you that don't know how to find the navigator, simply select View and then Navigator, and the expert advisors will be listed according to the folders. Alternatively, if you are using expert advisors from the MQL5 marketplace, these will appear under the following option. Remember, if you are using multiple brokers and terminals, you'll need to download the EAs for each terminal. Then all you're going to do is right click on the expert advisor and you're just going to click test. And here you'll see the strategy tester actually being pulled up. So what we are going to do next is walk through the exact steps of doing a strategy test. But before we do that, what exactly is backtesting? Backtesting is running a strategy over historical data, testing for those different events that happened in the past, and while this is a good proxy for how a strategy could perform in the future, it doesn't necessarily mean that that is exactly how the strategy is going to perform. Simply because this is the past historical data and the market may change in the future. However, backtesting is extremely important to get an idea of the robustness of your strategy. If it performs well over recent historical data, then if the market is anything close to what it has been like recently, then the strategy should perform similarly. Then next we are going to select the symbol that we'd like to trade. Now, if you don't see the symbol that you'd like to test against listed, head over to the Market Watch and do the following. Under the Market Watch, we are going to right click or add the individual symbols that we'd like to test. By doing this, we can also see all of the symbols available for that specific broker. So now that it has loaded all of the different instruments, we can head back to our backtester and continue with our testing. So now that we have loaded the symbols, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Euro USD and I'll select the hourly time frame. So then I'm going to set a custom period after selecting our expert itself. So for this testing period, I'm going to start in January of 2022, and I'm going to test until a recent date of August 2023. So you are welcome to test whatever period you would like to test. Then when it comes to delay, we have a few different options. Where zero latency presents an ideal execution, the 166 milliseconds is to my current computer, and then we have the 5 millisecond, which I'll be using, which is the connection to my VPS. So if you want to use the existing latency, you can select that one. But for our testing, I'm going to select the 5 millisecond because it's the closest to my latency of my VPS, which I'll be using for my trading. Then as far as it comes to the modeling or data type, it is very important that you understand the difference between these types. So that's why I'll be spending some time going over each exact one. Now, the first option is every tick, and this basically means it's every tick in price that happens. If you don't know what the tick data looks like, you can also head over to see a tick example under the market watch. With every tick, every time the price moves, it's going to calculate that into the backtest. This means it's going to be more accurate than doing the open price option, for example. However, it's going to take a bit longer. Now, if you're looking for the most accurate data, then I would say in my experience, every tick based on real ticks is the most accurate. It uses the difference in actually modeling choice, taking a candle with the high, low, and price of each one and creating a simulated algorithm. Now, the difference between real ticks and the actual candle moved is that real ticks actually formed the candle during that period. Then the next option we have is the 1 minute OHLC, which is the open, high, low, close. This is going to take the 1 minute time frame and it's only going to use the open, high, low, close option. Then we have our last and our fastest option, which only uses the open prices. This is going to be the fastest option because it only takes the open prices during the period. For the next options, we have our deposit and leverage. And then when it comes to optimization, I'm going to select disable for now. However, in a few seconds, I will discuss the different optimization options. Then I'm going to select the box next to visual as we'll be running these settings that we have under the inputs against this custom period. Now under the inputs you can change the different settings for the expert advisor. This means by taking these different options we can alter the test and see how these different optimization parameters would perform. So what I'm going to do now is run a visual test to show you what it would look like in the visual mode. The visual mode offers you different options at the top, including speed, which is the bar on the right. You'll notice by dragging the bar, it will adjust the speed of the test, and you'll see you can make it go really quickly. As you might think, the visual mode can take a very long time depending on the period and of course the time frame of each candle that you have selected. However, this can provide you with valuable insights into your trading strategy. Now for our next test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unselect the visual option and we are going to use the set file over the performed custom period. Once this has started running, we can head over to the graph to see how the balance and equity of the account are changing as the test is performed. Depending on the type of expert advisor or trading strategy that you are using, this test may take quite a long time. However, for the breakout strategy that we are using, it's calculated quite quickly. So now that we've done, we can head over to the Backtest tab that shows the backtesting reports. And under this, you'll see performance data and how it's giving us information like total net profit, profit factor, our win-loss percentage, and the balance and relative drawdown. Now, of course, this information can be used to further look for specific criteria where you'd like to increase your strategy's performance. Additionally, it also provides us with more relevant data regarding that specific test. So now that we have covered a normal backtest, if you want to further optimize your results, let's take a look at the different optimization options. And firstly, we have the disabled, which allows you to run the visual test like we did. Then we have a slow complete algorithm option, which is the most precise one. However, it takes the most amount of time. Then we also have our fast genetic based algorithm. And lastly, against all symbols in the market watch, which I would recommend to do last. So for this example, I'm going to select the slow complete algorithm, and we're only going to look to optimize a single aspect of the expert advisor, and this is order distance in points. So how this works, we are going to start from 50 points. We are going to step every 50 points and stop at 500 points, giving us a total of 10 steps or 10 different tests that will be run with these input parameters. Now, once the optimization has been completed, we can take a closer look at the different results under the Optimizations Results tab. Remember, depending on how many parameters, steps, and points you've selected, this could take quite a long time. So from this, we can now look at what the different inputs and sort them according to each of our own requirements. Preferably, you'll want to choose those that have a positive profit factor, and we'll see if we use an order destination point of 100 points, we could potentially further increase the results. So what I'm going to do next is run a single test with this optimized set file, and we'll take a look at our final data. What we will notice from this breakout strategy, when the market is trending, it generally tends to perform really well. However, during market periods of consolidation, it doesn't perform that well. So from the test, we see a total net profit of $4,462 with a profit factor of 1.15. Out of the total of 156 trades, it won 51.92% with a balance drawdown of 6,500 and an equity drawdown of 7,200. Our largest win was $1,300 and our largest loss $1,500. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed any part of this video or found it to be helpful, please drop it a like and subscribe. Until next time, happy trading. Bye.